Selkirk Bridge is the last remaining lift bridge in Manitoba. The bridge was finally opened in 1937 after some major controversy between the RM of St. Clements, the town of Selkirk, the province of Manitoba, and the federal government. At that time, the only bridge crossing the Red River north of Winnipeg was the bridge at St. Andrew's Lock and Dam, which had been completed in 1914. The only other means of crossing the river was to use the common flat-bottom rowboat known as the Red River Punt, to take one of the 4 river ferries located north of the Lockport Bridge, or to wait until the river froze so you could walk across on the ice. The RM of St. Clements claimed that 50,000 people had crossed by the Selkirk ferry, on foot or in a vehicle, over the previous years, and so they pressed for the construction of a bridge. In 1934, in the midst of the Depression, the RM and the town of Selkirk petitioned the federal government for funds from the Dominion Government Relief Program to build a suitable bridge at this site. $250,000 was awarded for this project. By April 1935, 3 piers of the bridge had been constructed before the ice went out, and the bridge was finally completed by late 1935. The bridge had to be a lift bridge to accommodate the boat traffic on the river, such as the Kenora and other tall mast ships. The controversy was that the federal government insisted that the cost of the operation of the bridge be assumed by the province and the local governments. All 3 refused and insisted that it was a federal responsibility. The local governments insisted that they could not pay for it as they were broke from the cost of the Depression, and the province said that it was a municipal problem. The federal government indicated that the bridge would then be operated as a toll bridge, much to the disgust of the local people. The local ferry, in the meantime, had also been dismantled, which eliminated that option for crossing the river. In 1936, there was still no agreement as to who would look after the bridge, so it was raised several feet above the deck to prevent people from crossing. However, that did not deter many residents on foot or bicycle from climbing up and crossing over. This was quite dangerous, and many ladies carrying eggs to the market lost their produce into the water. A local resident, Ed Maloney, took matters into his own hands as he thought this was ridiculous, and quietly one night in April 1937, he lowered the span by a manual crank to allow people to cross. The bridge was officially opened a few weeks later. The bridge was administered by the RM of St. Clements, town of Selkirk, and the province until 1967, when the province of Manitoba took over ownership of the bridge, and it was declared a provincial road number 204.